We're gonna go with light assault. First thing you should know, this guy he go jumpy jump. Okay, jumpy jump. Main weapon. Ignore these pistols. That's an ASP thing. Carbines. This is a carbine. Let's see. That's a carbine. That's a carbine. It's the same type, different skins. Carbine. Carbine. These are SMGs, and then there's also shotguns. Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Carbine, carbine. Long range carbine. Burst carbine. You start out with the Solstice VE3. That's the default one. Very okay carbine. It's middle of the pack. You know, good start out. I would say it's one of the weaker starting weapons. Like, I mean, the Beetlejuice, just a direct weapon. The best 1v1 weapon in the game is the Orion. That's default. So that's something to keep in mind. So the default weapons are always good. Never spend your certs initially on other weapons. You want to kind of just work with the ones you got and upgrade your character, because that's where you're going to see the biggest impact. So, but you got like close range carbines, like the Serpent's a cheap close range one. The VX6-7 is a more expensive, lower first shot recoil, which is important, carbine. And so we'll start with this one. This is my favorite one. I'm going to teach you how to kind of compensate for the recoil. And all these guns, they got faction equivalents on both the NC and the TR. You just got to kind of look them up. So we got the SCU going down right now. But right now I'm going to use ambusher jump jets, which essentially let me do it like a quick burst of a lot of jump jet power. And I can use that to get up. And so the whole point of light assault is to build flanks on other people where they don't expect you to come in. So I'm just taking standard, I can hop across something really quickly. Flash grenades are available to light assault. Both quick detonation and long detonation. So they aren't going to expect somebody to come over here. Like, that guy had no chance, right? Because of my positioning. So that's what you really want with light assault, right? You want to be taking advantage. You can't really tank all the shots from a heavy. You have to be shooting somebody in the back of the head, right? So he's got the jump on me. And if it wasn't for Planetside and me freaking out, I would have gotten, at least away from those two. Probably not killed them, but I probably could have gotten away. But we can go back and fight them. And try and use positioning to our advantage. So light assault's very good for, players who don't have the best aim, per se. This guy's over here on this side. Maybe not. Oh, it's another heavy. Any other good fights? This will be good because it's only one person. Side note, always take the teleporter, right? Also, another side note, one available. Oh, it's Nanomeyer. See on the recon, somebody's over on the left. Throw that out. You can see he's flashed. No chance. You can just dominate places with the light assault. If there's any class where you can actually have a huge impact on a fight, it's with light assault. You get 2 bricks C4, right? Example. Big explosion. The normal C4 looks a little different. But you get the idea. We're going to go to Nason's Find, that's where all the action is. Try and use light assault to our advantage. So we know what Ambusher's like. You can use stuff like Safe Fall, especially with Ambusher, because you're going to notice you get a lot of fall damage. I use Nightmare as well, because when I'm hopping around, if I shoot people within 5 meters, the max level, I cloak for 2 seconds. So that helps a lot. But we're going to use the normal skirmisher jump jets. That's what most people are going to be starting out on, right? And these are kind of like your slow, kind of, you're able to get to more places with these guys. But also you're a bigger target. So a lot of, the default class is light assault. A lot of new players are drawn to it, right? I mean, it's a freaking jetpack in an MMO FPS, right? I was the same way. And it's a trap because you become this little flying piñata. I'll show you an example. If I'm just kind of stupidly flying in front of people, I'll get killed very quickly, right? So we'll go up here. Well, I'm already being sort of smart because I'm not in the direct line of sight of other people. Like, that was just a free kill, right? It's kind of the point. C4. Now I'm not in the best place, right? Like, use my rockets. Oh, could have taken him out. We can go in front of this. I think there's a infiltrator here. He couldn't line up a headshot on me because I was flying, you know? Makes it a lot harder. That guy just spotted me. This guy's over here. Yeah, that's a light assault. I should have killed that guy. And look, I was kind of just floating around. Like, I wasn't really utilizing my surroundings, paying attention enough. That sort of thing. Oh, that guy's got a turret. So we're going to fly over here. He just died. But look at that. I was able to use my height to get into an unexpected position. That's really what you want. Oh my goodness. There's a lot going on right here. Saw that guy's cloak. That medic's a bot. If I can aim, one day I'll kill that guy. Going on these ledges is really good. Right, you can do that with ambusher. Whatever you really need. Play around here. There's a lot of people in there, holy crap. They're all underneath. I hope nobody's coming up. We're gonna have a few people behind us. Nice, nice. We're on a good kill streak. Whew, thank you guys. Cavalry has arrived. So I rarely use actually skirmishers. I almost always use ambushers. It makes for better gameplay. I find it a little more exciting. But I mean, there's something to be said for skirmisher, right? I'm already in this tree. I've totally taken all that out of it. A bunch of other players would be struggling to get just to 8 point. I'm able to just climb up this tree peacefully, unless a sniper comes and gets me. But I can always move around, right? Always good to move around. Somebody's always going to be looking at you, especially in a fight like this. Three-way, well over 100 people. I already got 11 kills. I'm only number 68, though. Got here a little late, but you get the idea. Things are busy. Look at all those dots down there by 8 point on the main map. Planetside 2 is hard, okay? It's gonna kick your ass. But if you're paying attention, you're doing the right things, you're gonna notice that you're successful. If I can get up this tree, I'm wall hopping, by the way. Pacing my jump so I don't get movement penalty. I'm able to scale. I just noticed that I was gonna get a beacon, but I'm not even in the squad. That's okay. So we'll just see what we get here. I got safe fall so I can go out. I'm gonna get into advantageous position, right? We got some allies. Probably put a beacon right here. On Hassan, pro tip, you can drive the Valk anywhere, and above most important points, you can land it and put a beacon on the tree. That way nobody can take your crap out, right? Looks like most people are downstairs. Knife combo. Wombo combo. I got no ammo now. I don't see any ammo. It's a headshot. Very good. Now this is pod racing. And we just wiped him out. Now that's what we call momentum too. In a battle, you always want to try and pace the momentum, okay? You know, you want them back on their heels, on the point, cowered in fear, and then you want to push them all together. Okay, it gives you about, you know, you can push with 40% pop if they're cowered behind a point. If that makes sense. I call it, you know, riding the wave. So a lot of people in this game will cower behind a doorway and just shoot. You got to be the one to say, hey, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Yell it out in proximity chat. It works. That's why, you know, platoon coordination works. Because everybody's a cohesive force. Just like freaking school shooters, you know. You don't just, you know, hide behind a desk. You throw something at them all at once. Disorients the enemy, right? Anyways, so that was skirmisher, right? We've done ambusher, we've done skirmisher. We're going to do ambusher shotgun at the end because that one's a fun one. Next up, let me choose the fight, and then we'll choose which one of the two we're going to get at, you know. No, that's not a good idea. If we were over here, I'd do Icarus, which is the vertical one, so you go up and down. This is a good one for it. Hope there's enough people though. So Icarus essentially acts like one of these. You go way up. Definitely probably want to be using safe fall for that. You'll still get hurt, I mean. So it's good for short vertical movements. Good in biolabs. Well, anything's really good in biolabs. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on around here. But see how I hardly get any horizontal movement? It's really just meant for vertical. I mean, you can get some if you direct it in time, but it certainly isn't easy. The idea is, if you get into a situation just like that, holy crap, that was convenient. He has to jump on me, but I can zip out of that situation. FPS players are not accustomed to looking really far up when they're trying to shoot somebody. They just aren't. So you're able to kind of reset the engagement in a way. Let me get a Sunday up here. Orange smoke it looks like. Oh, I didn't know that you can use part of Icarus. It's definitely the one I use the least by far. See how he can't really shoot me? He's not used to it. Oh, I'm not using drifters. So they got a cloak bust here, it looks like. How did I spot that? Freaking hacker. Apollo, jeez. So, we'll find another fight where it's a little more busy. That's a semi-okay example, but really you want to be like, oh crap, it's two heavies. Boing, C4, blow it all up, right? We'll try and bait this lightning. Oh, nasty. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, man. Hold up. Did that just happen? Does it? Did we just find out something new? That was about to slingshot me super far. Gotta try that out again. Sorry guys, it's the name of science. It's not like drifters, but I mean that's kind of cool. It's like a little, it's like it makes a W in the air. You don't see that. Even like a little jump can do a lot. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Bridge fight with Icarus. See, I'm using the half skips now to benefit me. And that way you can get a decent amount. Not really decent amount, but some extra thrust, right? This guy's gonna get killed. Whoa! I was able to get all the way up here. Holy crap. So there's people down here. Down here as well. So that guy saw me. Whoop. That was my bad. We're probably gonna die now. But now I can at least give myself a chance, of which I squandered promptly. Do I want that Sunday? No, of course not. Oh, it doesn't exist now. So I would definitely say you're going to be hip firing using Icarus. No doubt about it. And also, this is the most, probably the most niche. You know, it's not everyday usage, right? You use it in biolabs, you use it on bridges. And it's only when you want it, okay? It's marginally better than others with a certain playstyle in mind, right? So when I'm playing around this building, I probably want to be playing with something else. See, I just dodged that guy. I knew he was coming for me. He was coming for me again. Banshee got me. I'm gonna kill that guy with a flash grenade. Finally, we're gonna play with drifters. So drifters are kind of like the old school type of jump jet, right? It's very, so when Icarus is very vertical focused, drifters are for drifting. They're horizontal. So look, there could be a bunch of people in here and they're camping a spawn room. I'm just gonna fly right all over them. And this is part of the reason why, you know, light assaults are so key in terms of turning a tide. You know, you hear about Planetside. You need a whole entire outfit to make any impact. Okay, but light assault, you know, a lot of lone woofers main light assault for the sole reason that you can have a huge effect, right? Bypass a whole platoon of players trying to defend their capture, right? That's why you hear that a lot of squad leaders play a lot of light assault. Because I can get a beacon down right here if I wanted to. Great place, any of these buttresses, especially if they're, you know, not exposed and whatnot. So hopefully we won't get ganked by the squad, right? Looks like GSLD, they're pretty good. Kind of messed that one up. I'm dead. What? What? You've never played Tuber Simulator? So that was insane. We used drifters because we were able to go fast. You know, gotta go fast. These guys are gonna fuck me. These guys are gonna fuck me. I'm pretty dead. Not gonna lie. I need to go some other way. Those textures are terry bad. Oh no. That guy sees me. Do I get any help here? I was able to close that distance with drifters. So they're gonna be focused on stairs now, so I waited, I was patient, right? And now I get to push. I get to kill. Get to kill more. Still contested. Could be the bug though. It's gonna poke underneath after that. So that was a good point retake. You can use that, definitely use elevators to your advantage, drifters. I get that. Hey, that's so hard to spot something.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
can't keep up with me. Sunday maybe. Holy crap. Oh! You see, I was able to get up there. I was like hovering. He was looking underneath that little pipe thing. You just gotta like use whatever advantage you can get, right? That's the main thing. We got a bunch of people kind of camping the spawn room a little bit. I'm just gonna ignore them. We need to get point back, otherwise they're gonna have RC again, right? Go right back to the basics. No doubt about it. We got an air hammer. He might see me. He might not see me. But I'm gonna get rid of this beacon. Whether he likes it or not, that's for sure. And they're gonna be like, what the heck? I thought that beacon was gonna last longer. But of course it didn't. And that guy thinks he's gonna push this. He's gonna push the other end. Nice one. Oh, they got... See, that was not smart. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna switch to ambusher for this. Whoop! Oh. I'm gonna kill this Sunday and then we're gonna do a little class recap, I should say. So nobody up here? Of course somebody's up here. So I can just kind of curve around buildings. It's quite graceful, actually. I'm on the catwalk now. Like, I can just go so fast. It's a great way to learn all the maps, too. That's why I like ambusher, too. I can get to points really quickly. I can kill people from unexpected angles. I can take 2 on V1s, 3 V1s, 4 V1s, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all based on my own skill. Whoops. Still able to get that kill. So, next up, we're not going to go over the NS11C. I just want to do the polar opposite, which is the Pulse RC. It's a long-range gun. Okay, so for this one, you probably want to be using skirmisher. It's more of a, you know, a laid-back play style. You're not pushing the envelope quite so much. Great corners for light assault on triple stacks. So this guy's over here, right? This thing you just chain headshots pretty much all day. Kill the guy? Might be somebody in here, might not be. Doesn't appear to be the case. Good place to hide. They don't have a true entrance there. Could be peeking short stairs. Just like that. Got a few headshots on that guy. The railing was a little annoying. Tons of headshots. Too far engaged. See, how did that happen, right? I mean, come on. How does that happen? Try and listen. Trust your ears. couldn't do a ton about that, unfortunately. So you do not want to be using this in a low pop fight like that, close range like that. It was terrible. I would have probably gotten the NG much quicker with the VX6, right? And I probably would have been able to turn around towards the medic sooner because of that, right? And I also would have been doing a lot more DPS. However, when other people are around, when you're not right at the front line, like a normal light assault would be, which you should only do if you're a decent shot, right? This thing's got 167 damage. So we'll just compare it real quick. Much lower fire rate, right? 577 to 800. More damage. Higher muzzle velocity, so longer range, right? And quicker reload speed. And also, because the fire rate's higher on the VX6, it's got a little more ammo, right? Better aim accuracy, obviously. It's longer range, right? But worse hip fire. Much worse hip fire. So that's going to be it for weapons. Commissioner is a really good sidearm to use on any class, so I recommend it. Normal rocket rifles, you don't need any of these guys. There's no need to. Talk about jump jets. I usually run with nano weave armor. You can run with advanced shield capacitor. That's also decent. Oh wow, compare stats. That goes for these things too. Wow, that might be a bug. Yeah, they kind of nerf this though, so I'm not sure if I would recommend it, but it's cheap. Grenade bandolier is, I also run a lot of that if I'm running just normal grenades. And I'm just looking to effective point hold. So if a bunch of people are on a little double stack point, I can lob 4 grenades in there, throw 2 TC4 with my ambushers really quickly while they're disoriented, and just wreak havoc, okay? I might clear 6 out of the 8 people that I need to off that point with all those explosives, and then I just need to rely on my aim for the last 2. And they're already, shaken up. So you can really turn the tide on a battle. Some of these, 12 to 24 fights, 1 to 12 fights with a light assault, right? Adrenaline dump is also perfectly fine. It increases your sprint speed by, I believe, 10%. So it's very good for like knife loadouts or just, run and gun type stuff when you're low on certs in the beginning, right? Flight suit, I wouldn't really recommend this. It kind of makes your jump jet abilities, faster. If it's really cheap, I forget how much it costs, then you might want to go for it initially. But, when you're rank 4 jump jets and you don't have enough for 500, if it's cheap, go for it for the time being. But you really want to start into nano weave armor. That's just going to overall increase your durability, right? Implant wise, safe fall is typically a good one, especially for beginners who can't control their jump jets. Like I used to run with ambusher without a whole lot of safe fall because I didn't really need it. Like I would either use my elevators and I'd have 6 seconds of fall damage immunity, right? Or I'd pace my jumps. So if I was trying to get, say over to the ammo tower, I'd go like that, and I always hop at the end because it gives you a little more distance. 2 hops. Mispace that one a little bit. But you jump off an obstacle, and then as you're falling, you give yourself a little boost. That way you're not taking fall damage ever. So in the thick of things, it can get a little odd, but it does help in terms of freeing up that one other implant slot. Right now I play a little haphazardly, trying to get the points the best way that I can, so I use safe fall. But if I were to use something else, I would, back when aerial combatant was a thing, where it would refill your ambusher jump jets every kill, I would definitely use that over safe fall, and I'd have Nightmare. So I can just chain kill people on a tower, cloak, and jump away. So people would just question, where the heck did this guy go, If you're using something like the Pulsar C or the NS11C, where you're going to be ADSing, aim down sights a lot, use Battle Harden, that's a good one. Assimilate's always a decent one. Athlete, I wouldn't really recommend. Survivalist is also a good one these days. If you're with a squad, maybe Safeguard, who knows. But yeah, there's lots of good options for the light assault. It's very versatile, right? And then obviously you want your 2C4. If you're going for a pure infantry loadout, though you don't expect to find any maxes or anything, you go with medkits, right? So that's all for the light assault. I'm going to go back to getting some sick kill streaks going at some bigger fights. If we can find any, right?